Welcome back, ladies and gentlefolk. So, we're going to go, like I said in the last episode, we're going to go to Blackwater and hang out for a bit. We're going to go and do this bounty hunt over here. We're going to go and do a bounty hunt with Sadie. We're going to have a little look at the newspapers. And then we're going to booger off to Saint Denis to search for a vampire. It's going to be a busy episode, so we better get going. So first port is to see Sadie. So we've gone straight a little bit at Pronghorn Ranch. We put our backs into it. We earned a little bit of money. We also earned the trust of the ranch owner there, and he vouched for us to get some mortgage money together to buy our own place. And Beach's Hope is where it's at. It's something that Abigail found out about, but Abigail's gone and she's taken Jack, and John here, or us as he's also known, is really trying to persuade her to come back, and the only way he knows how to do that is to put her dream into action, to show her that he can do what she wants, which is go straight, be good, stay out of trouble, and keep the family going along the straight and narrow. So let's go into Blackwater. It's pretty crazy to see it, having seen it in Red Dead 1. And by the way, I've been asked if I'm going to play that next. I've played Red Dead 1 before. It's on the channel. So after you've watched this, you can segue into that. It was played before I played RDR 2, so it will be sort of not continuing the knowledge of the story we have of that. But it's still a good playthrough. I was quite proud of it. And a game I thoroughly enjoyed. So check it out. But isn't this cool? We've got a street of things going on. We've got a barber's shop. We've got a theatre.
That's mighty good to know.
And it's hustling and bustling. It seems a bit more well-to-do than, and a bit more straight-laced than the Valentines and the Saint Denis of this world. Everyone just seems to be a little bit playing life with a straight bat. Hello, my dear. Don't mind me. I'm just crossing the road.
Extra. Come and get it.
So while we're here, we will just buy this newspaper.
I want no part of this.
Want to buy a paper?
Sure. Oh, we can buy two of them. We've got the Blackwater Ledger.
Pick a good one there.
Goodness me. Okay, well, we'll look through that towards the end of the episode, I think, if we have time. But I'm going to leave
Blackwater.
Let's go, bro.
Rachel, she's called, our horse. No, I'm not going to take her around. I'm not going to go and see Sadie now. I'm going to do this other bounty first.
What's your problem? Hey now! Pull in your horns, friend.
Butchers, tailors. Okay. So, this is the Sheriff's Office of Blackwater.
You look like an honest enough feller. If I could interest you in bounty work, the poster's on the wall.
Thanks, dude. Well, which wall? Over here, maybe? Here we go. So what have we got here?
Been here.
Elias Green. Ooh. He's wanted on warrant for murder and mutilation of 6 settlers near Manzanita Post. He's a member of the Skinner Brothers gang and is considered extremely dangerous. Last seen in the Great Plains area, Green is stocky and wears animal skins, bear hat and buckskin. So captured dead or alive.
It's a sorry situation with them mongrel dogs, the Skinner brothers. Just when you thought this country had been civilized. You hear what they done up near Tall Trees? Might be where to look for them, if you can stomach it. I don't think you'll be bringing him in alive, but sure as hell I'd love to spit in his eye before he hung.
Well, maybe we'll try to do that. So, Tall Trees, where we're at. right over here. So we're encroaching into this area we've never been before. That's interesting. All right, well, let's go and do that straight away. It's been wonderful knowing you, Blackwater. I know you're growing into a central powerhouse, but we've got a bounty to get.
Nobody gives a damn if I'm alive or dead.
Just come back through the camp here, through Beach's Hope, but this bounty is just the other side of our new ranch here. But it'd be interesting to just speak to these guys and see, because this is our new camp essentially. It'd be nice to just see if we can interact with them in the same way and see what they've got to
I
say.
made it, Charles. Make sure he helps.
Work I can do, John. Work an uncle. Test my patience.
That's brilliant.
With me if you have to. Good. Well, you take care now.
Talk to you later.
Well, where's Uncle? You around, Uncle? And let's just see what else we've got here. Have we got a fast travel situation? I don't think we have. Or have we? Is it here? Yes, we do. It's here. We can take beer bottles. Very cool. What else is there? Is there anything to have? We can change. We can change our clothing. That's very cool. Let's see what we can do with that. We have everything. We could just look like Arthur if we wanted to. I think what we'll do. We've got the cowboy, the cowhand, the homesteader, the rancher. I like these new ones. Let's keep the homesteader. I like it. I like the homesteader. That hat, maybe not so much, but never mind. Hey, Uncle.
I don't want to see any of this sheet metal here when I'm back.
You won't. Won't see me here neither, because I will have worked myself into the ground.
Here's hoping.
Right, off we go to see these dudes then.
Missy.
Right, dear sir, I've forgotten his name as well. What was his name? His name was Elias. Elias Green. Cracking bit of coyote there as well if we wanted it. Right, Elias, you're here somewhere.
Oh, now.
Let's see what guns we got. So, I'll take that bolt action and also take the shotgun as well. Semi-auto shotgun. I'll just give them a clean while I'm here as well. Beautiful. And how's this? That one's looking okay. These guns are looking okay. 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 Right, Elias. He's wanted dead or alive. Oh, there's all manner of bucks. Bull elk. think he's just in this little bit down here. In a cave or something. I can't see any campfires around. Oh! Dude! Stay out of my way. Right, so we're in the centre of this area, but it's not activating anything that we can do yet. Let's just have a wander around. What's that? Berries. Well, is this the berry we need to continue this thingy-jobby? Blackberry. Yes, so if we eat this now, I think it's a herbologist, I think, is the task. Yes, herbalist 2. 4 of the berry spices eaten, species eaten, and the next one is going to be craft 7 items using sage as an ingredient. Okay. So we can cook with sage pretty well. Right, I'm in this area. Very much in this... Aha. I can see a campfire up there. Okay. Let's get our gun ready. I'll investigate the camp. Let's take it slow. Do you think anyone's going to be here? Or do you think we might be interrupted? Doesn't look like anyone's
Jesus.
here.
Do a thing like this.
Oh my goodness.
Hello? Not here.
Right, we've got something to loot. I think. Didn't look to be anything there. But can we inspect this guy? We're looking for a track. There's a track there. Okay, Elias. We're on to you. I think he might be already dead. Or do you think he's the guy mutilating it? Because that did say that's what he did. So is this part of a gang that does some crazy stuff? What's going on? Okay, there's some cover. There's some boulders here, so I fancy this cover. It's going to be integral. So I just heard some gunfire.
Shit. Wasn't that something?
This one's still breathing. Oh, the bed. Hold him.
Right, I'm going to try and catch him alive. I don't know if it will do much.
The crow is in for a feast.
Oh dear. Where's he at? Oh, I can't see him. Oh, I panicked. I panicked. Any more of you? Oh, Elias, we could have had a lovely chat on the way through, couldn't we? Horse is out of whistling range, oh dear. Right, come on, Elias, we've got a trek to happen. We're going to have a little... Blowing your face off. We're going to have a little look around your camp here to see if there's anything good. There's lots of people. Man, they've just ruined these homesteaders. Yeah, there's things to get, but do you know what? This late in the game, I can't be bothered with looting and finding things. It just doesn't mean much anymore. There's nothing that I really want to buy or get hold of. I've got the resources we need, so yeah. Come on. In fact, what we could do with...
Jesus.
Cannot use items while carrying things. Well, fair enough. We could do with doing a bit of hunting and getting some sage together for that task as well, but also just because we need it. We need that stocks of food in us because our dead ice meters down, core's down, so we need to work towards getting a stock of stuff to keep that well filled up, because these bounty missions, there's just going to be a lot of shooting. Okay, well, she's in range now. Is Rachel. Come on. Here you are, my dear. We met on the road. That's good, isn't it? Come here.
Over here. All right, girl.
Yeah, it is a shame. I would have liked to chat to this guy on the way through. Never mind. Alright, we'll head back to Blackwater then. Oh, there's a storm a-brewing. There's a storm a-coming. Right, we'll head back. Claim our prize, and then we'll go and see Sadie. Look at that thunder and lightning. Amazing. Amazing. Nicer weather now as you descend into Blackwater. I just love this volumetric lighting through the fog and the smog and the... It's just great. It just makes this game look incredible. It's what I was missing from Days Gone in my playthrough. It looked, so I thought the world looked really good, but this is just something else. It obviously is really processor heavy, so perhaps that's something they just couldn't fit into their game, but Rockstar have done it amazingly. Oh, sorry.
You did good.
I'm looking forward to seeing the other places in this area. Armadillo and places like that.
Here's that Skinner brother. What's left of him. Elias Green.
Well, I'll be. Didn't think I'd see this one alive or dead. Throw him back out with the rest of the trash, will you?
Take him outside. What, just, anyway, just there? Oh. Well, I think that's $90. Wants to be, anyway. That's what we were promised.
That man weren't worth spit. But here's what we're paying for him.
It was a nasty business up. Honest work for honest pay.
You come
Okay, there we
back soon,
go.
You'll find another poster on that wall. This fledgling community needs your kind.
Okay, right. Let's go and see Sadie then. She's in the saloon just over the road. And she's got another bounty for us. This is her gig now. She used to be a homesteader up in the middle of nowhere with her husband, but that all changed when the Driscolls got their filthy hands on her, on the family. But she survived, and the gang took her in. And you know what? Sadie is a changed woman now. She has been broken by that situation, but she's hardened as well, if that was possible. And she now is one of the most feared bounty hunters in all of the land.
Come on in. New faces
And we
always
can
welcome here.
afford to help her.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You, got any work?
Yeah. I mean, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in when I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do.
I wouldn't like the sound of this job, to be honest. We've got to go and rob back from another bounty hunter who's probably expecting us just before he hands in his to get the money.
Come on, then.
Follow me.
This
Let's
isn't
ride.
easy.
Yes, ma'am.
I guess it's no harder than Elias Green. He was in a group of
That
dudes.
new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
Yeah, I like the coat on that. It looks so strange. It's almost like pink, mottled
ranch?
purple.
It's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah. He's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there, whenever you want it.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to look at this. Looks amazing. This this landscape. It's all lush down here. I'm just trying to see where we are. We've just come down here through the Great Plains. This is Quaker's Cove. Manzanita Post is where we just got Elias Green. And sort of the start of tall trees there. Yes, I am looking forward to
That's
this.
kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
Oh,
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Come on.
yeah. There's two schools of thought, isn't it? Did Dutch change, or was he always like that and his facade dropped? I think it's a little bit more complex than that, and I think it's somewhere in between. I think he did try and mask his true agenda at times, but I think a culmination of a lot of things: pressure,
There's a spot up
grief,
ahead where we can see over most of the country.
a knock on the head.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist.
Yeah, all those above mentioned, I think, contributed to Dutch's demise and
You know, I've been doing some
allowing
bounty hunting on
Micah
my own
in.
since I last saw you. I ain't gonna make a habit of it.
We cut off here.
Okay, this is new country, but also old country. Country we know
This
from
is
a
the
different
place.
time.
You all right?
Look at that.
Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley.
I think that's Armadillo. Look at it. I do hope they remaster Red Dead 1 in this manner. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I ain't sharing mine.
Anything?
Not yet. Keep looking between here and that town. They'll be there. Somewhere.
Well, I'm trying to use these bloody binoculars, but it's not letting, it's letting me. There we are. There we are.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow him.
That looks incredible, doesn't it? Look at that dust bowl. Oh, I can't wait to visit Armadillo. Now, this is where we get to new territory for me. You all understand I've played this game before.
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us.
Just the stranger missions. And I did play these missions, but I didn't explore this area, New Austin, at all whatsoever. So I'm looking forward to having a good look round here.
They'll be coming through here.
Here they
There they
go.
are. We follow and keep an eye on them. Whoa.
Okay, I'm following you, Sadie. This is your plan, milady. Sadie, milady. So, they're going through this canyon. And we're tracking their progress.
You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them.
Look at our shadows are going right over the bottom there.
The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
I don't think we're going to be very surreptitious here. Can you see that? Yes, they're there. God, if they just looked up, or looked at the floor against our shadows. So, Langton, a rival bounty hunter crew that aren't playing by the book.
Get off your horse. This might be our chance.
Right, well, what do we got here? We got the carbine repeater. I might go for the bolt action because I love it. And the semi-auto shotgun.
Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men?
Right, let's eat something.
And you work alone?
I got you. You're one.
Great.
All right, so we.
Let's have some corned beef. Do you know what I said earlier about inventory? Because we got enough, we don't.
Start shooting at them or sneak down and pick them off one by one. I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call.
So what can we do? We can threaten the gang or sneak. I think just shoot the gang, you know. And I'm going to go and get the.
Let's just start shooting. Maybe they'll all run off.
Yeah, they'll scatter right away.
Right. I'm going to change my mind there, and I'm going to grab the Kakano rifle.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot the beaches from up here. Let's get some cover if we can. It's not letting us. Right. Right, okay. Where are they at? I can't see diddly. Can't see diddly squat. Where are you? Yeah, I can't see anyone. They're over here. Right. That's just your hat. Right, how am I doing? Okay, there's all these dudes over here. Right. Following Sadie. Wasn't the cleanest, was it? Use this cover. Right, let's get the rolling block out. there's some more guys over there.
I'm right here.
Right, where are these dudes? I might run down to that other bit of cover there.
Looking forward to watching you bleed.
Come on.
They got men above us.
They got men above us? Whereabouts? Okay, so let's just take this.
To go.
Right, can you see? I can't see. My eyesight's awful. There we go. Right, in your fanny. Missed.
Come on, man.
Any more? I can't see through this dust.
Just burn in the wind.
Right, is there any more down the bottom? Yes, they're all sort of over here, aren't they? Right, let's grab you. Man. It might have been best to sneak, mightn't it?
Listen all around. Take your pick, okay? They're running at us.
Okay, right, let's grab some cover here. Come on, come on, come on. Rolling block.
Gotta come here.
Any more?
Gotta come there.
We defend this spot. I don't know how much more we can take.
Oh, we're pretty well covered here. There is a lot of dudes. Right, let's get this Kakana rifle back. Although... Right, is there anyone else? Right, let's go down and save Sadie. It's just... Above us? Right, rolling block back out then.
No, damn it. Got to advance.
Right, I'm going to grab some cover just here.
Over here.
Any more? Apparently there is. Can't see them though. Right, let's head down. Come on, Sadie, you follow me. I can't see them. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
We need our horses.
That was panicked.
Yeah. Look at him here dead. I told you I'd kill every last one of you, Langton.
Shit! That damn harpy!
Come on, it's time to collect.
Okay, you're taking Finley. Let's go.
Get him
Right.
Are you with her? What's it look like?
Let's go.
So we did it
Down the canyon.
in stages. I find it so... I'm just praising that volumetric lighting. But when you need to shoot... Ooh, Jesus.
On the ridge.
When you need to shoot long distance and there's dust coming up from everywhere, it looks lovely. But it ain't...
There's men everywhere!
Oh, man. Okay, who died there? Sadie died. Goodness me. Alright, let's retry that. I need to get my guns out. I had my rifle there.
Kill us both!
John, left. Man on horses.
Nice.
There's men everywhere!
They're all over. Bastards.
Right, where else? Where else? Where else?
Bastards.
Oh,
More riders left. Nice. Ho-ho!
We're almost gone.
Any more?
That's the end of the canyon.
And I think we might be free of them.
Ride for it.
I need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. I just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
Go on then.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Now, let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
That's it. Bounty work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards.
That's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Hey, I won't. But it would be good to have you along some more.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, so she knows she's got us
Here we
covered.
are.
We need that money.
Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure.
You're a bitch and a bastard.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Oh, great. Let's put him in the cell. I object to this.
In you go, mate.
Bastard!
Just put him on the bed. We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing. It's all
Yeah.
lies.
I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank, too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well, John.
Yeah, he wants his name back. $200, that's not bad. Okay, we're not going to get time to watch to find the vampires in Saint Denis, but we'll start that at the next episode. We'll head over there and we'll go and see what we can see. I'll need a bit of online help with that because I've no idea how to enact that. But we found one. So if we look in the diary, in the journal, we found. Where am I going? Where am I going? There we are. 5 bones under the perfect star. Nosferatu with Dominica will become mortal again. Okay, so very obscure stuff. Show bank debt. Oh dear. Okay, so what we do have is a newspaper. So let's read the latest one and see what's going on. So settlers arriving daily. Every day, livery worker Lance Hopkins greets new arrivals to Blackwater as their tired horses and mules have been seen many miles of travel, require new shoes and sails for cuts and scrapes. He can barely keep the forge tended and lit for all the work coming each day, telling that by all accounts he has not had a day's rest or solitude in a good 8 months. Once a sleepy port town founded by fabled adventurer Josiah Blackwater, it is now hailed as a gateway to the west, as miles of track have been laid through the area. Heading west to the Pacific coast, workers arrive to join lumber and mining outfits, stocks are traded. Investors are staking claims to the area and surrounds, eager to build housing settlements. It is true, everything is up to date in Blackwater. Each day, more dispatches arrive from the east saying, "We're coming to Blackwater. She's a great gal, that. She's a huckleberry above most people's persimmons. Show me another like her. Any, or an I'm thar directly." Or words to that effect. Okay, so showing Blackwater's all going strong. The Skinner brothers in town, well, we got one of those. A telegram from Sheriff Oswald Dunbar announced that a family travelling through tall trees has been found slain, reported by the notorious Skinner brothers. The mother was found strangled and the children hanging from the trees. The father was found dead nearby, tortured in a gruesome and savage way. Yep, so I'm sure we'll come across those guys a bit more as well. Evelyn Miller resigns, seduced by fame. Oh dear. Socialist theorist and philosopher Evelyn Miller has resigned of his post at Princeton after increased turmoil regarding his theories on mankind and the savage, announcing that he had become troubled at his own remorseless hypocrisy. The once regaled professor and theorist on what separates the white man from that of the lowly savage left the university in haste and is purported to have retreated to the wilderness to write a book about becoming one with it. Once a fixture at society events in several states, he has long been accused by some as being seduced by fame, with a penchant for entertaining aristocrats in salons, with his theories of the rights of man, nature, and the urges of the savages. Van der Linde reported seen in tall trees. Oh, goodness me. A dispatch from tall trees reports a sighting of infamous outlaw Dutch Van der Linde, who's been on a bloody run from the law for many years now. The notorious Dutch's Boys gang was once plagued the state, but is believed to have disbanded as long ago as 1899. Two of his henchmen, Hosea Matthews and Arthur Morgan, were both killed in separate raids. Gang members Bill Williamson, Micah, John Marston and Charles Smith are still believed to be at large. A telegraph from Mexico reports that Javier Escuela is believed to reside in the mountain region there. The massive sum of money taken in the Blackwater robbery by the gang has never been recovered. It was said to have been stashed in the town somewhere after the gang escaped. Rumours that gang member Micah Bell returned to retrieve the haul still persists. The bloody days of the Van der Linde gang are the stuff of legend, appearing in pulp novels. Cholera epidemic rages in Armadillo. Ah, right. So I wonder if Armadillo is just going to be a quiet town. It's broken out. Town still reeling from the brutal scarlet fever. The town has had such troubles over the years with pandemics and the dust storms that some refer to the Armadillo curse and warn people to stay away. A moving picture show. Yeah, well, we've seen one of those. Queer pranks of lightning. The ferocious lightning storm a week before last caused several freak accidents. Well, we saw one of those. A bolt struck the house of Hector S. Wilton. Shattered window. 3 people in the room were severely shocked, and Mrs. Wilton was completely knocked senseless and required arousal with smelling salts. She has since reported difficulty walking as the electricity travelled through her. Railroad takeover complete. The Senate's passed a bill authorising the final consolidation of the remaining lines previously owned by Cornwall, Southern and Eastern, in a measure largely supported by officials. As part of the takeover agreement, the Pacific Union has announced plans to lay track linking West Elizabeth and New Austin in the next few years. Okay, well, we see that in the next game, don't we? Another railroad complete. And Jeremy Gill. Okay, folks, we're in Blackwater here, but the next port of call will be going to see this vampire all the way over here in Saint Denis. I think we'll head back to the camp and see if we can't get fast travel over there. But we've also got and Obadiah Hinton. Return to Butcher's Creek and check in on Obadiah. Okay, well, that's something we started the very last time, so that's what we'll do as well. We'll go and see that. So we'll go off piste for a little bit in the next episode, and if we've got time, we'll come back assets, and we've got to buy a house, a barn and a farmhouse for our new ranch. Got to buy it out of the book and assemble it ourselves. It's like IKEA. It's like IKEA. I have an unlikely dream that one day I shall be able to make this content on a full-time basis as my job, and it's a dream you might be able to help me with. If you enjoy what I do and want to see more of it and contribute to the channel's longevity, then please head over to my Patreon page for details on how you can do just that. Thanks for watching.